Hey guys, how are you all? There's a little bit of a lag, so I'm gonna make sure that the video is coming through okay and that you guys can see me and hear me, and then we will kick off and get started. It looks like that is coming through okay. I am so excited to be here with you guys. I can't believe that it is already December. It really creeped up on me, and we have so many new people in our group that I want to welcome you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. For those that are new, I am Dr. Ricci. I am a doctor of physical therapy and national board certified health and wellness coach. I'm a certified insulin resistance coach, a certified women's health and functional nutrition coach, and I'm essential oil educator and leader with doTERRA International. I want to welcome you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. And if you're watching the replay, welcome to the replay of our class. We actually have a giveaway for one lucky US viewer who's watching live, so stay tuned for all the details. It's going to be pretty awesome. We have all kinds of fun stuff in our giveaway, and I'm so excited to see you guys jumping on. Hi guys. Unfortunately, Andrew wasn't able to be with us today, so I'm doing the best I can with the tech stuff riding solo, so hopefully everything is coming across okay and you guys can hear me and see me. If you are finding the information in this class helpful, please give likes or hearts. That just lets me know that it is beneficial. Hey Kat, hey Jessica, I'm glad that you guys are hopping on. This is so exciting. And yeah, we are gonna jump right in. Really, it was through my own health journey. Unfortunately, I was getting sick all the time. Several years ago, I was getting urinary tract infections, yeast infections, upper respiratory infections, sinus infections. Like every 2-3 weeks, I was in the doctor's office getting an antibiotic or something. And this really took me on the path of changing my nutrition and my lifestyle and bringing in supplements and natural remedies. And now it is very, very rare that we get sick. And in the rare case that we do, we get over it very, very quickly because we have these tools and things to help us. And I don't know about you guys, but I do feel like, especially around the holiday season, that emotions, that high stress can trigger us to not feeling well and kind of suppress that immune system. Plus, we just had a lot of increased sugar because we just had Halloween, right? And the sugar intake increases and everything's kind of happening. And sugar, we know, suppresses the immune system. So this is going to give you guys some really great tips to start with. Now, of course, I want to start with nutrition because that's kind of my background with the coaching work that I do. But the top 7 sensitivities, I'm not even talking full-blown allergies, but just sensitivities, are gluten, dairy, sugar, soy, corn, peanuts, and eggs. Okay, so you may want to see if you could let go of one of those for a little while. I would say if you're feeling under the weather or you're really looking to boost your immune system this holiday season, gluten, dairy, and sugar at a minimum. Dairy especially, it's very mucus forming. So if you're getting that congestion, that post-nasal drip, the stuff kind of coming back in the back of the throat, you really want to be aware of that. So those would just be some little tips too for you. Again, making sure that we're getting a lot of rest, that we're getting good sleep, that we're staying hydrated, drinking lots of water throughout the day. All of these things can be really, really helpful for us and just good tips in general with that. Now, we are going to be talking about supporting your immune system, and we're going to be talking about 2 particular strategies. There's the prevention strategy, and then there's the preparation. So what can we do to kind of prepare as we're going into this? Oh, hey, Hills. Hey, Dina. Thank you guys for joining us. And the prevention is really adding in these healthy habits into our daily routine. You want to practice them regularly. And when we're talking about essential oils, they're going to be most effective when you use them frequently in moderation. So less is more times throughout the day. So very similar to, you would not expect a medication to do anything for you or a supplement to do anything for you if you weren't taking it consistently. Same thing with the essential oils. Less, more frequently is going to be more beneficial than if you're doing it irregularly in really high doses. So we want to make this part of your daily routine with everything that we're doing. And this is a lifestyle change. This is a health and wellness lifestyle. Yes, Kat, less is more for sure. With the preparation, that's also key. So we want to make supplies and things and prep it now and have it ready on hand before you aren't feeling well. And because when we're not feeling well, we're not going to be feeling up to making these things and doing that. So we want to really prepare too with this. So prevention level 1, this is things that we're going to do daily during the winter time, during cold and flu season. we want to wash our hands all the time, guys, okay? And I think that this is really important, especially when you come back home from being out. You want to always wash your hands really well. That's the first step in prevention. So, so important. Hey, Cindy, I'm so glad that you guys are jumping on. So wash your hands. Another good thing to do is you can make a hand spray. So we want a hand sanitizer spray. You can make your own. I do that with, I actually upcycle my empty essential oil bottles, and Share Oils, we love you, Elka at Share Oils. She has these great little spray toppers, and you can upcycle these and actually make your own. So I like to put Melaleuca and Purify and lemon, just a couple drops of each, top it with a little bit of water, and then you've got a nice alcohol-free hand spray that is going to help to sanitize and keep the yucky bugs and germs and things off, which works really nicely. Perfect to fit into your purse. So upcycle those, because there's a lot of essential oil that's left in those bottles. Oh, thanks, Laura. Yeah, this is a great tip, and you can put it in your purse and have it on hand. And this is really great, you know, mist it onto your hands. Anything, any germy surfaces like, you know, steering wheels, doorknobs, carry it with you so you don't forget to use it and have it on hand. You know, if you're at a restaurant, spray down the table. Spray down the little, if you're flying, if you're traveling for the holiday season, spray that tray table down, spray those armrests down, all of those things. So, so important and handy. Now, if you're not a do-it-yourselfer and you don't like to make those things on your own, what you could do is actually, we now have an On Guard sanitizing mist spray. So you can purchase this, and that is another option for you too, to just have on hand, which is very, very nice. We are very excited to get this because, you know, if you've got kiddos or anything like that, just wash their hands, you know, when you pick them up from school or whatever, spray, spray, spray. So that's going to be a really important tip for just prevention is hand sprays, hand sanitizer sprays. We want to have those on hand as much as possible. And I love to make my own, but doTERRA has also created one for us to kind of save us a step with that. Other option is diffusing. Diffusing is really important because it creates this microfine mist of the essential oils, and this is what's going to cleanse the air. It's going to enter our lungs and our body where they can go to work. And this is why, guys, especially with everything that we talk about, quality and purity really do matter. This is so, so important. So I'm talking about doTERRA essential oils. I would not recommend buying essential oils from the health food store. Those are synthetic, those are adulterated. It even tells you on the bottle, do not take this internally, do not use this topically, because whatever we're putting on topically is going to be absorbed into our bloodstream. So this is really, really important. So Janice, with the spray tops, you can get them from shareoils.com, and these fit the 15 ml bottles, but you can actually just trim them down and they'll fit the 5 ml bottles too. So you can use them for both, which is really nice to kind of have. So diffusing, so important. I've got my diffuser going right here. And this is also important during the holiday season, right? During the winter time, because we can get dry air and dry skin. So this actually works kind of as a humidifier to help you. So you can choose an oil, and we're going to be talking about lots of oils that can help to support you. And you can add anywhere from 3 to 10 drops. As Hillary would say, this is a choose your own adventure, right? Some of my oilers like less, some of them like it really, really strong. So you can just add that in there and just run it at your desk, at your work, at your bedside to help support sleep. We talked about how important rest is. In the center of the house, diffusers are addictive, guys. You're going to want one for every room. And just run it for several hours in the morning, after lunch, and at bedtime. So, so important. We really just kind of keep a diffuser going 24/7. This is also a great way to get those toxins, chemicals, endocrine disruptors out of the home. You know, we often see those like holiday room scents or plugins or stuff like that. This is a great way to swap and upgrade, because those things, those toxins, they're harmful for our thyroid, for our endocrine system, for our body. They're just not good. So we've got our hand spray. We've got our oils that we're going to be diffusing. Now, nightly use of oils on the feet and spine is also going to be really, really important. We have large pores on the bottoms of the feet that allow for quick absorption with what we're doing. So we want to dilute with a carrier oil for sensitive skin. I just like diluting in general, guys. I think that that helps you to get better absorption of your oils and save more money, save your pennies. So you can dilute with your fractionated coconut oil. I like to make roller blends that I have on hand that I dilute. Just makes for easy application that you can swipe, you know, for emotional support on the pulse points behind the ears. But when we're talking about really preventative stuff with boosting our immune system, bottoms of the feet and along the spine works really great. And again, daily use is going to be really powerful. So if you have kiddos, you would want to make this part of the daily routine. Make a little immune blend, and we're going to give you some tips on that. We're going to get into specifics, and roll it on their spine, bottoms of the feet in the morning. Put on socks and shoes. Just make that part of the normal routine. And then before bed, maybe after they have a bath, as they're getting ready for bedtime, spine, bottoms of the feet. Do that regularly as a preventative measure. You know, we don't want to just use these tools and natural remedies reactively when we don't feel good. We want to use them proactively. That's how we're going to really, really support ourselves during this time of year. You can also apply the oils over the chest. So chest and neck several times a day to support healthy respiratory system, keep your lungs clear. You could apply, 3 to 5 drops of an oil that we're going to talk about. So things for respiratory support, things like Breathe. This is an amazing blend for respiratory support that could be really great. I personally like to do a combination of Breathe and Frankincense. I apply this to my neck and chest before every workout, before I exercise, but especially if you're one of those people that maybe need some support in this area, maybe with the change in seasons and you get more congested and the dry, itchy eyes and stuff like that, make this part of your daily routine of just applying it to those areas. You can make yourself a roller bottle with these that are really powerful. Also things like eucalyptus, really great. Cardamom, Melaleuca, also known as tea tree oil. Thyme, time for thyme, marjoram, lemon, lime, all of these are going to be really, really great for respiratory support. If you have a noisy sleeper, somebody that gets a little backed up, Breathe and lime, that combination, 3 drops of each in a diffuser at nighttime, works really well. So if somebody's snoring, or maybe you're the noisy sleeper, that is one of my great tips that I love that works really, really nicely to help as well. Now let's talk about oils for immune support. Now our big guns, what we typically go to right away is On Guard. This is an amazing, amazing blend of several oils that are really, really helpful. So this has wild orange, it has clove, which is a very high in antioxidants, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary. It's an amazing blend. We often say it smells like Christmas, cleans like bleach. This is a really, really nice one that you want to have on hand. Other oils that are really supportive for the immune system. Arbor Vitae, if you guys snagged that as part of the BOGO, you got your Arbor Vitae. This is known as the Tree of Life. Amazing, amazing for immune support. You can make a blend, add that with your On Guard and rollers. I love to make roller blends. Again, thyme. Oregano. Oregano is our big guns for immune support, guys. So if you're feeling under the weather, this is a really great one. And this is really the doTERRA difference, is doTERRA has a supplements fact. So if your essential oil bottle does not have a supplement fact, something like what you would see on food, it's not going to be safe for internal use, and it's adulterated and synthetic, and you're not getting your full bang for your buck. You're wasting your money there. So that's a nice thing too, just a quick guide. If you want to see which oils you can take internally, if it's got that supplement back there, you know that it is safe for internal use. So that's a little life hack for you too. Melissa, I want to highlight Melissa a little bit. Melissa is a very big guns as well for immune support, or for very dark feelings. Like if you're just having a really hard time, Melissa is great emotionally to help you. This is a very precious, precious oil. So it's one of our most valuable oils for the little 5 ml bottle. And so what you can actually do, oh, hey, Susan, thanks. I'm glad you guys are liking the Santa hat. I had to get in the festive, the season, right, with the tree and everything. So I'm glad that you guys are liking that. But Melissa is actually in our On Guard Plus soft gels. And we'll be talking about here in a little bit too, internal use, and we'll come back to this. But it's a big guns. It's really, really great to support you in those ways. Frankincense, we love Frank, right? My shirt, I'll hook you up with Frank. You can actually get Frank free this month, which is really incredible. We'll talk about that. Frankincense is an amazing oil. It's an enhancer oil. So it comes in and it can support those chemical properties and constituents by pairing it with the oil. So it's one that we love to have on hand. We often joke, if you have no clue what essential oil to use your frankincense. It's going to be really, really helpful and beneficial for you that way. Basil is another great oil. Ginger is also great if you're feeling like a little nauseous or something. That's a really nice one to help support you. Melaleuca, again, we talk about Melaleuca a lot. It's amazing. Lemon and wild orange, all of those are so good. Now let's talk about stomach upset, because that can happen from time to time. That is definitely not fun. doTERRA has made a blend for us. Digestive. This is an amazing blend of several different oils. So this has our peppermint, anise, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. So lots of really great oils in here that you can use. Also, some of the oils separately. So peppermint, ginger, or fennel by themselves. I usually will recommend start with a blend because that usually covers more things across your basis. So for respiratory support, breathe. For immune support, on guard. And for digestive support, digestive. But you could do the single oils too if you had those as well to help you. So how do the essential oils work? How do these help us to stay well? There's actually some studies that show there's two possibilities with this. One is by fighting the germs on their own, which is really incredible. And two, by stimulating your immune system. So there was an Italian study that showed that eucalyptus oil prompted the production of higher numbers of immune cells, which are responsible for the containment of those germ cells. These are phagocytes that kind of come in and like chomp, which we want. And this helps with a stronger immune system response, and this can lead to reduced episodes of illness. So as we're getting a stronger immune response, we can reduce those episodes of feeling yucky and under the weather, which is really great and really cool. In the essential oil medical symposium that I was so grateful to attend, they were actually talking about how some of these antibiotics and things, they may inhibit, but they can't actually kill stuff. And then we have these super bugs that come, right? And that's not a good thing. Whereas the essential oils really work well directly, and we don't build up that resistance like we would with some antibiotic drugs and things, which is really cool. So this is pretty amazing. Yeah, good thing you love eucalyptus, Hillary. Yeah, that is in her Chateau Lame blend. So eucalyptus and peppermint and lemon and all of those. We were talking about oils for immune support, for respiratory support. That kind of covers the whole gamut there, and it smells amazing. So try that. Try Hillary's blend, guys. And if you're not following her, please do. It is great information and tips. So we just covered a bunch of stuff for prevention level number 1. Now let's talk about prevention level number 2. And this is when threats are high. So people are getting sick all around you. Maybe somebody in your home doesn't feel well. What are you going to do? Or if you're feeling a little under the weather, what are we going to do for that? So when things are high, you are going to start wanting to take some oils internally. Again, I'm just talking about doTERRA. I'm talking about a certified pure therapeutic grade oil. Please do not do this with oils from the health food store or Walmart or anything like that. No. That is not going to be beneficial. But you can actually start ingesting oil in a capsule. So doTERRA has these lovely little veggie caps for us that we can use. And let me open these up and show them to you guys because it's really helpful. So you actually just open it up and you can drop the oil, drop in there. So you could do about, 3 drops of an essential oil. And what I like to do, again, this is choose your own adventure, but I like to top it off with some fractionated coconut oil. And I get this really fun little pump top from Share Oils. Again, love you, Elka, shareoils.com. And then it makes it really easy to top off with your carrier oil. So you're going to add your essential oil, add your carrier oil, close it up, and then take it internally. You'll swallow it. Another option to top it off is if you have the IQ Mega. So this is really great. This is doTERRA's omegas, and they're actually infused with the wild orange, so we're getting some boost to support our immune system, but you can actually top it off too with either one, carrier oil or this, and close it up and just take that internally. You can take 1 capsule every 3 to 4 hours as needed, and just like 4 to 8 ounces of water. So you could do that. So a couple ideas. You could do a couple drops of ginger, frankincense, and basil and take that combo internally. You could do lemon and a drop of oregano. You could do a drop of On Guard and 2 drops of frankincense. So you could kind of play with this. Again, if you're not a do-it-yourselfer, what you could do is doTERRA has saved us a step with this. and made us some little soft gels. So again, these are made, the only bummer with making your own capsule is you gotta take it right away. You can't make one of these, you know, can't make several of these up and like put them in your pocket and then take them later in the day. It's not going to work and it's gonna be super messy. So for convenience sake, when we are traveling, or, you know, if you're gonna be gone for most of the day or something, On Guard Plus soft gels are really amazing. So this is what they look like, and you can just take them. They work really, really nicely. Now again, this is On Guard, but the reason why it has the little plus, it's like a power-packed punch On Guard, Wonder Woman On Guard, if you will. So this has black pepper, which is a really amazing oil, oregano, which we talked about is a big guns, heavy hitter for supporting your immune system, and then Melissa, which we mentioned is our most precious, valuable oil that is in this. So I highly recommend that you stock up on this. This is something that you will want on hand. I cannot tell you guys how many times this has saved me where I went to bed feeling a little like scratchy throat and feeling like, oh no, I think something's coming on. And I take 2 of these and I go to bed and the next day, gone, feeling amazing. So highly recommend. We actually get like a little bit nervous when we start to run low on these. It's like, oh my gosh, we need to order more of these. So this is our insurance, if you will. Very, very powerful. Now, if you don't have Melissa yet in your arsenal of oils, what you can do is actually take one of your On Guard Plus soft gels and poke it with a little pin, and you can actually squeeze that out and put it in a roller. So if you were diluting more for kids, you could just squeeze it out, maybe do like 2 or 3 of these, squeeze them, add them to a roller, and then that could be diluted to where, you know, again, on the spine and bottoms of the feet, like we mentioned, can be applying that. So that's another little life hack and tip for you. If you don't have Melissa already, open this up and use that in a roller and dilute it for topical use. It's another tip and trick for you with this. Now, you can also put a little bit of water in a shot glass. We have our little doTERRA shot glass here. And you can just add a couple drops of the oil and kick it back. So for things like environmental seasonal threats, if you've got the runny nose and the itchy eyes, and like, for example, my husband is really sensitive to like dogs or cats, you could put a little bit of water and a drop or 2 of lavender, lemon, and peppermint. That is an amazing, amazing combo, and just kick it back. Works really well. If you don't like the taste, again, make your own capsule, and you could do that. Or you could use, again, doTERRA's got us covered with Try Ease. This is lavender, lemon, and peppermint in a soft gel for convenience. Also, Susan says, oh yeah, you like the idea with the IQ Mega? Yeah, I'm so glad. It works great to kind of top it off. And the On Guard soft gels, yes, we panic when they're not there. And detox bath, yes. And we're gonna talk about detox bath. So, so important, amazing. So Kat says she does On Guard shots. I love it. Tries, very, very helpful. These are all great things to have in your arsenal, guys. Great things. This is the preparation level, right? And the prevention level with things. So very important. Also, another tip is I like to take, you could take some organic, local, ideally local raw honey or Manuka honey, and you could just get a little bit of that in your spoon and then add a drop or 2 of lavender, lemon, and peppermint and take that internally. And you can do that as well too, which works really, really nicely. Yes, yes, Cindy, yes. Those are exactly what you got for your family. And you can do a ton with just lavender, lemon, and peppermint. So that makes an amazing Christmas gift, guys. Yes, give the gift of health and wellness to your family. But I like to do that too. You could do a little bit of raw honey. You could make a tea with some hot water, a little bit of raw honey, lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Drink that. You could make an oregano, or not oregano, On Guard tea. Oregano would be a little hot. I'd probably put a carrier oil in there. I usually take oregano just in a capsule because it is a hotter oil. But put a little bit of honey and hot water and On Guard and make that as a tea. So lots of options for you for internal use with your oils. Now you can also gargle. So if you start to feel that tickle in the back of your throat and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been exposed to germs and what's happening, you can gargle and do like 2 to 3 times a day doing this gargle routine, or you can even do it up to every 10 minutes, guys. So again, if you're really trying to hit stuff, that's the nice thing about the oils. You can use them regularly for that. So you can add a drop of an oil. One of the oils that we talked about, one of them that has the supplement fact on it, so we know that it's okay for internal use, right? We're gonna look for that supplement fact. And you could just add it to like a tablespoon of water and just swish it through the mouth and gargle really good and then spit it out. So that would be a great thing. You could do that with On Guard. You could do that with peppermint. Actually, I love to make, use my own mouthwash. So with peppermint or spearmint or On Guard, and that's another way that we are supporting our immune system as much as possible. Oh, thanks, Hills. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the throat spray too. Stay tuned. Yes, we have so many things to share, but that's really great. So gargling and detox bath, so important. So Susan mentioned this too, detox bath, guys. So oftentimes when we're feeling under the weather, right, that's the body trying to get this stuff out and work its way out of the system. So I love to do a cup of Epsom salt, 2 cups of Epsom salt, a cup of baking soda, and then 10 drops of an essential oil. So you could do something like, if you wanted it to be kind of more calming, you could do lavender. I love to do Zendocrine. That's a detoxification blend that you could use. You could do Melaleuca, something in there. Soak for 20 minutes and then just rinse off. And this is very, very powerful to support your body, to work on drying out those toxins. Now, do know that you're going to want to drink more water when you're doing a detox bath to stay hydrated with that. And I'm going to give you some tips on staying hydrated with that too. So stay tuned as well. But those are some great ideas and tricks for you. So let's talk about some recipes and things as well that we can make. So let's talk about throat spray. Hills was just talking about that. And this is a great thing to have on hand, again, that you can make up and make early as that preparation stage, right? So you can make a throat spray and you just get a little glass bottle. You can get these on Amazon or natural grocers or, the health food store. You can find them at different places. And this can be very, very helpful. And what you want to do is just 5 drops of each. So I do lemon, ginger, Melaleuca, On Guard, and then frankincense. So hopefully you guys can see that okay. Now, On Guard has clove in it, and clove really has that numbing agent. So if you have a scratchy throat that's irritated, that can really help to soothe. So I will use this sometimes even when I'm off teaching and lecturing and I'm talking a lot. It works really great too. You can just spray that in there. Works very, very nicely. And you just shake it up and you just mist it in the mouth. You can use it frequently. This is a great thing to have on hand. Yeah, throat sprays are life, Kat. Absolutely. Thanks, Phil. Yeah, this is so, so powerful. And yes, you guys can go back and watch the replay and you can write all these down and have everything there. So not to worry. And we talked about our hand sprays. Sometimes I like to just make a nice little cleanup spray. So I will usually use something like lemon or Melaleuca or wild orange and just fill with some distilled water and some vinegar, kind of half and half. And I just use that to spray down the kitchen, spray down, our countertops, our cutting boards, anything like that works very nicely. Or again, doTERRA's got a step above for us, and we have the On Guard cleaner and concentrate, which also helps to boost our immune system too. So we have those on hand. Now, making rollers, as I talked about, guys, I love making rollers. So my favorite rollers are from Becky with the Root and Petal. They are gorgeous. And what I really love about her rollers is, one, they come in like fun colors, right? So that's really cool because I love to color coordinate things. But the roller part is glass. So oftentimes the rollers that you may find are going to be plastic and they can leak. And they can be causing some issues with that. And we never want our precious oils to leak. I've had these for years and years, never had any problems. So we're going to talk about a couple recipes for you there. Oh, so Dina says she's been doing the copaiba, frankincense, and black pepper under the tongue morning and night, and it is amazing. I'm so glad. That's an amazing, amazing, amazing combo. We've had so many people in our oils family notice great benefit from that. So thanks for sharing. Thank you so much. And what we can do here is you could actually do like 3 to 5 drops of Melaleuca and frankincense and On Guard. You just add it in, and then you just top off with your carrier oil, with your fractionated coconut oil or grapeseed oil, almond oil, whatever carrier oil floats your boat. And then you just put your little top on and close it all up. And that's how you make a roller. For a big time thing, like if you're feeling under the weather, and that blend of Melaleuca, Frank, and On Guard, that's going to be a daily use blend. You could do that every day. You put that on the bottoms of your feet, on your spine. You could do that for your kiddos. every day to help support you during this time of year. Now, if you're feeling it, it's like big guns, like, oh, feel like I'm coming down with something. That's when you want to add a little bit more. So same oils, Frank and Melaleuca and On Guard, but you can also add in Arbor Vitae, Melissa, again, our big guns, or use your little soft gels and pop it and put it in there, and clove and oregano to make it a power-packed punch. So that is a really nice one. If you have little ones and their ear is hurting them, you know, that can happen sometimes, and that's really not fun, or even as adults when we have ear pain. Oils that work really nice for that, so 3 to 5 drops of basil, Melaleuca, and lavender. And again, we never want to apply essential oils in the ears, but we can apply it around the ears. So around, like behind the ear and around, and also down the neck. And that would be a really nice blend for ear pain. If you were needing some respiratory support, that's where we could do breathe in a roller, or you could do 3 to 5 drops of lemon, our Siberian fir, which we love, and peppermint. And that just helps. You can apply it over the chest as needed. Also bottoms of the feet. And there's a meridian point for the bronchial tree, the big toe. If you're needing respiratory support, always put that oil on your big toe. It works really, really nicely, even for snoring or anything like that. Make sure you hit that spot. It works really, really great. Oh, so Kat says she made an ear roller when she wasn't feeling good and it was amazing. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So good. And Laura says she loves the soft gel tip to open and use it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad that you guys are finding this helpful. For upset tummy, you could do lavender. So again, 3 to 5 drops of lavender, peppermint, and ginger. Or you could make a roller of just the digestion. That works really, really nicely too. And if you've got a child with a very warm, you know, very high body temperature, and we're trying to lower that and bring it down a little bit, you could do 3 to 5 drops of bergamot, frankincense, peppermint, basil, and lavender. And you would apply that to the spine, the back of the neck, the chest, and the bottoms of the feet to support normal body temperature. And if you don't have all of that, use what you got, right? Use what you got, and it's still going to be very, very beneficial with all of this too. Oh no, Tammy, yes, make those. Yes, 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 Tammy. So you're gonna want the basil, Melaleuca, and lavender. And I would also be doing some maybe On Guard internally and things to support you. I hope you feel better really soon. This was good timing, I guess. And you'll have to keep us posted and let me know how you're feeling in a little bit. But yes, we're sending all the positive vibes and well wishes to you. Now, you can do a vapor rub, and I like kind of an upgraded version. So this is really, really nice that doTERRA has created for us, is the Breathe Vapor Stick. This, again, great, great, great one, and very beneficial. You want to have it on hand when you need it. So this kind of works as like a great big chapstick, and you just roll it out, and it's infused with our Breathe essential oil, and you just apply it all, you know, down the neck, over the chest, over the lungs, and bottoms of the feet. It's so good. It just opens airways right up. My husband uses this every night because he is a noisy sleeper, and it works really great. And again, get that big toe. But this is an amazing vapor rub that you can do. Great, great, great for opening everything up. Now let's talk about a sinus steamer. This is another tip for you. So we're going to use our root and petal. There's an oil for that mug because there is an oil for that. And we're going to use some hot water. Hopefully this is still hot. We'll have to see here. We'll find out. But you guys will kind of get the gist too with this. So we've got our mug, and we're going to add some hot water. We want it heated to a simmer. So you're going to do this over the stovetop. Oh yeah, look, we've got some steam here. Yeah. So we're going to pour this in. Way to go, stainless steel mug, keeping it warm. And then we're going to do a drop of our eucalyptus. So we're just going to add that right in here. And then what you will do is you're just going to sit down, and you're going to get a towel. We have this fun towel here, guys. So look at this. What does it say? It says, don't get your tinsel in a tingle. In a tangle. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. So you have your towel, and what you do is you would actually like put it kind of over your head, the things I do for you guys because I love you, right? And you're just going to sit over this and inhale. Oh, wow. I can already feel that like opening up my airway. See, we get a little goofy on here for you, but yes. So you just kind of put that towel over, and you just kind of cup it over, and you make a tent, and you inhale, and you just close your eyes and you breathe it in. So this works really well. Yeah, so Hillary says the steam is her jam. Oh yeah, and Hills has a facial steamer from Amazon. That's a game changer too. Use all of your tools and you can just inhale it. This is really nice to do too, but you'd want to tent it the whole time. I want you guys to see what I'm doing too, but. And you can just inhale it and just sit with a steaming mug in front of you. Place that towel over, make that tent, close your eyes. You're going to inhale the steam from this. And as the water cools, the steam is going to become less intense. Keep those tissues handy because it's going to bring it out. It's going to bring it all out. Yes, we do. We do it all. And this works really, really nicely. And this is just going to help to get all of that stuff out of your system. So, so important, right? So we have that. Now, let's give you guys an upgraded version for Gatorade, because let's get real. Like, I grew up when we were sick, we got Gatorade or ginger ale or 7-Up, but those things are loaded with sugar, and we know that sugar suppresses our immune system, so it's not going to be the most beneficial thing. So we're going to make an upgraded version. So you're going to do like 2 to 3 cups of an herbal tea. I'm going to show you my favorite. I love from Traditional Medicinals. This is their everyday detox tea. You can get this on Amazon or Natural Grocers. It works really, really nicely. You could also do Pau de Arco. This one's really great to support viruses specifically, but when you're not feeling good, we want detox, we want some viral support. So either one of these, again, they're both from Traditional Medicinals, but this is the Pau de Arco, which is very, very nice. So you'll make your tea, or you could use plain water if you're not a tea person. Now, I like to add a little bit of Celtic sea salt or some Himalayan sea salt, and this is just to get some trace minerals in there, especially if we're dehydrated, if we're not feeling well, we need those minerals for electrolytes. So this is making it a little bit more power-packed punch. Now, we're gonna add some magnesium powder. My favorite is Natural Calm. Hillary LeMay got me hooked on this stuff, guys. So my favorite flavors are cherry or watermelon, but they actually have several. So you could pick which one you like the best. There's even an unflavored one if you're not into that. But this works very nicely. So you're gonna add, a little teaspoon of your magnesium powder to have that in there. And then if you want something sweet, my recommendation would be to use something like stevia, which is not going to spike blood sugar levels. Again, we want to be cautious of that when we're not feeling well. We don't want a whole lot of sugar. We actually want it when you're feeling sick, take out the sugar, gluten, and dairy. That's really, really important. So I like, these are sweet leaf stevia drops that you can get that work very nicely. And you just combine all of this in a jar. Oh, and add your essential oil. So I like to do wild orange. So add 2 to 3 drops of your wild orange, which you could do, if you did the cherry, you could do the cherry Natural Calm and then lime, like cherry limeade or something like that. Works really good. Put it all in a jar, stir it up really nicely, and then drink that. And drink a lot of that, like 1 to 2 quarts per day. Very, very important to stay hydrated when you're not feeling well. So that would be my tip for some upgraded options instead of the Gatorade and the ginger ale and some of those things. Now we got to talk about foundations too, right? Because it's really, really important that our nutrition is on point, because that helps to support our immune system. So really it starts with good supplementation with that. We talked about taking out those inflammatory foods, going on an anti-inflammatory diet, but this is Lifelong Vitality Pack. So I highly, highly recommend this. These are the supplements that my husband takes every day, that I take every day. And I would encourage you, look at the supplements that you're taking. If it has folic acid, that is a synthetic form of folate. We do not want that in our life. Or cyanocobalamin, that is a derivative of cyanide. Yuck. So look at that. These are non-GMO, they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free. This is actually doTERRA's #1 top product, which is amazing because we're an essential oil company. But this has a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I wish all essential oils did. So look into this. It is life. It is so, so powerful. doTERRA also has the kids supplements. So they've got the A to Z chewables, which are also amazing. And then the IQ Mega. So if you've got kiddos, again, we want to support their little bodies. And it starts with nutrition. It starts with proper supplementation. That is really, really key with everything. Now, because 80% of our immune system comes from our gut, we want our supplements on point, but we also could use a very good high quality probiotic. doTERRA has 2 for us. So we've got the PB Assist, This is amazing. This is the adult version. These are both double encapsulated. Works really, really great. And then the PBSS Junior is for kids, and it's like a little pixie stick. It tastes like candy. You just open it up, kind of pour it in your mouth. You can mix it with water and make it like a juice if you want to, but these are both amazing. Double encapsulated, again, the double encapsulated is important so that it gets past the acidity, that hydrochloric acid in the stomach, to actually get into the gut where we need it. If it's not getting to that, then we're kind of wasting our money with probiotics. So this is really important, and there's several different types of the good gut flora in here with both. I actually rotate my probiotics. So I take one for a month, and then I switch and do this one, and I just go back and forth between these two to get that different good gut bug exposure. And I recommend probiotics taking it at nighttime on an empty stomach so that it has time to re-inoculate that good gut flora, so that you're not mixing it with other things. So that would be my recommendation for you there. Ooh, yeah, definitely Hills. Yeah, magnesium mocktail, and it is tart. Yes, it is. It's like an upgraded Sour Patch Kid. Totally. It definitely is. So those are really good. Now, other things. Zendocrine is really nice, again, especially for high body temperature. So you could do the oil. You could apply the oil over the liver, over the kidneys, kind of that back flank area. Again, doTERRA's gone a step ahead for us, so you could actually use the Zendocrine soft gel internally. I will do that as well to help my body detox and get that stuff out. Very, very important. Also, another little tip that I just thought of, if you've got a little one, like especially for babies, lemon for runny nose on the big toe or the spine, so diluted, works really, really nicely for that. You could use it for adults too. So just a side note there that I was thinking about. Also rest. Rest is going to be really, really important when we're not feeling well. So we have the Serenity oil and the Serenity soft gels to help support you with that, right? We want to make sure our nutrition's on point, have that on hand, and then sleep. Sleep as much as possible. That's how your body's going to rest and rejuvenate with all of that. So use your oils to help you with that too. Now, when I'm not feeling well, I up my supplements a little bit. So on top of the Lifelong Vitality Pack, I actually increase my vitamin C. So I get this one from Amazon, but you want to take more vitamin C than normal to support your adrenals, to support your body, lots of antioxidants in there. And I recommend taking it 3 times a day. So the half-life of vitamin C is only 4 hours. So if you just take a ton of vitamin C all in the morning, it's not really going to help you. So take some with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I like 1,000 milligrams. That's why this is kind of convenient, and just carry those around. Pop more vitamin C's. Very, very important. I also up my vitamin D. Very, very important too when you're not feeling well. So take a little bit extra to support your body while it's getting over what it's doing. And then this is a new thing that I've added in, but I do really like it. This is Numedica's Immuno PRP spray to just kind of help to boost your immune system. So that might be a nice thing to try. And then I also really like adding in some elderberry syrup. And you can get this. This is from Natural Grocers. I'm sure they have it on Amazon. So elderberry syrup, it really has a rich source of vitamin A, vitamin C, which are very helpful in maintaining optimal health in the body. It's got bioflavonoids. It helps to boost the immune system. It helps to increase your antioxidant levels. Very, very great. So I add that in too. Those are kind of all the things that tools that I use in my arsenal. Now also, some things that I did want to mention too, Purify oil, it's the cleansing blend. So we usually think about this, like I use it as with white vinegar instead of fabric softener when I do my laundry, and I put it on my dryer balls instead of dryer sheets, so getting rid of those toxins and things. But it's got cilantro, and this is actually really great for the lymphatic system. So if you were feeling not well, you could actually just take a drop and put it in your hand and kind of rub that together and actually do a gentle massage along your lymph nodes. So if you're feeling swollen lymph nodes, anything like that, just a very nice gentle massage coming down. I even put some on my hands and put it in my armpits to help detox the armpits, but just that gentle lymph massage. With lymph massage, we want to move things towards the heart, always towards the heart. So towards the heart as we're applying that in there. But this has cilantro, and this can be a great, great thing to help you when you feel sick. It smells really good. So use your Purify when you're not feeling well to support you as well. And then rose. Rose is such a powerful, beautiful, beautiful oil, and now we have it available for everybody. So use your Rose Touch, and I would recommend swiping behind the ears, bottoms of the feet, along the spine, and then even over the thymus. So kind of right where your necklace goes, you can even tap on the thymus. So this is where the T cells are produced for supporting our immune system. But Rose is a big guns heavy hitter. So spine, feet, use your Rose too. Rose and Melaleuca are actually a really powerful combination. Emily Wright talked about that a little bit at convention with us, which is pretty incredible. So those are my tips for you. I hope you found them helpful. We talked about so many different things, and maybe just pick one thing that you learned from this class. I don't want it to be overwhelming. And again, you guys have this replay to watch through the 29th, and do that and use that throughout the day for preventative, and then have things on hand for if you don't feel well to support you and help you, which is really great. Right? We want to be empowered, and that's what helps us to have these tools on hand to help and support us when we need them, which is really awesome. And I hope you guys found this really helpful. We have actually, this is an amazing special that's going on just for December. So if you are new to doTERRA and you are ready to get started and like, what is this? And I will say, for if you're feeling under the weather, top 10 oils, start there. We added in some fun ones and some different ones, and it is a choose your own adventure, but the top 10 oils is where you want to start. There's actually a starter kit going on where you can actually get frankincense for free this month. So I will hook you up with Frank, guys. Frank and I are BFFs, and it is really amazing to have that on hand. So the top 10 oils are frankincense, On Guard. Again, On Guard's our protective blend. It helps when we don't feel well. Really, frankincense is just amazing. It's great for mood. It's great for stress. It's great for calming anxious feelings, all of those things. We talked about oregano, how it's the big gun heavy hitter. And then we have lavender. We talked about how that helps the peppermint, lavender, and lemon. All of those are in our fancy top 10 that we talked about. That is so great to have on hand. Melaleuca, big guns for immune support. Digestion for digestive support. Breathe, which is great to open up your airways and support you. And then we didn't mention this one as much, but Deep Blue, especially if you're not feeling well and feeling like you're, having that muscle or joint pain, this kit's great to support you. So this kit is all of the top 10 oils in the big bottles, the big 15 ml bottles. There's about 250 drops in here in each bottle, and it includes a diffuser, which we talked about and why that is so important. So just to give you an idea, this diffuser alone retail value is around $67. A large bottle of frankincense, again, our frankincense is sourced from Somalia. It's amazing. It is $93 retail value. So this is a value of $459.67. It's on sale for $275. And you get a free bottle of frankincense, an extra frankincense. So you get double the frankincense, which is amazing. doTERRA only does this once a year in December. I can hook you up with Frank, let me know. And I'm throwing in a couple special goodies and bundles for you guys. I have 5 of these. So the first 5 people that reach out to me, let me know. I am adding in the root and petal rollers because it's nice to have those to make all those roller blends that we talked about to support you. I am also adding in a large bottle of fractionated coconut oil, so you can make all of your rollers and things and have those on hand to support you. Some little samples to have on hand, so when you travel or sharing is caring. A little sample pack. It's got pipettes to make rollers, the PB Assist that we talked about, toothpaste. Oh, and the drops. I forgot to mention the drops. So we've got On Guard and Breathe cough drops that are also infused with essential oils that are great and very supportive. And we've got little welcome bundles and a little book to kind of get you started, a little beginner guide, and a diffuser recipe guide for all of this. So I have 5 of these little kits. So reach out to me if you want to get started. We will get you all the tools. We will set you up with a wellness consult, and I will walk you through. We'll talk about your specific health and wellness goals. I'm going to walk you through all of that and make rollers specific for you. So reach out to me. I would love to help support you. We have a private Facebook team just for our oils squad with continued education and support that we do because that's so important, right? You can get oils just about anywhere, but we provide that mentoring, support, education in a safe place where you can ask questions and follow-up calls and access to our virtual library of classes. I do these publicly because I want to help as many people as I can, but our oil squad will have access to these classes forever just to have. So if you do not have an essential oil person, I would love to be that person for you. It's a really big deal when choosing the person that you want to get started with. You're kind of married to them. It can be challenging to switch once you get started with somebody. So you definitely want to make sure that you jive with them, that they're providing that education and support. If you found this information helpful, please go and like my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Dr. Laura Ricci. So you can be notified of future events and classes that we're doing. And just, I love to help support you guys. Essential oil education and support is my love language. If you would like some one-on-one support for your health and wellness journey, I do private virtual health coaching. My website is lauraricci.vpweb.com. If you need a little bit of individualized support, reach out to me. I would love to help you. The Two Curls on Oil podcast for December recording is up on our Facebook page. If you'd love to learn more, it's facebook.com/Two Curls on Oil. I do that with my oils bestie, Hilary LeMay. Go and follow her as well. She's got great stuff there. And the replay of this class is going to be up until December 29th to watch. So make sure that you take some notes, watch it before it comes down. I am so grateful that you guys are here. And as part of this, you know, I want to help as many people as I can, and it breaks my heart. I get messages every day from people saying I'm not getting support, or I don't know how to use my oils. That's why we try to provide so much free public education as much as we can with this. Let's talk giveaway, because we have the giveaway. Oh, and before I forget, the Essential Life book, this is a really, really great reference. It is our oils Bible. It is something that we gift to our new oilers. But this is just the beginning, guys, and I encourage you to get gritty, use your resources, have those on hand. And on page 276, it actually talks about the immune system and the lymphatic system, and there are recipes for cold and flu support and helping you, and roller blends and all kinds of stuff, and great stuff here. So use that as well. This book is, we love it, and this is why we gift this to our new oilers. We want people to have resources and be empowered. So I wanted to share that with you guys too. This is just the beginning. There's so much great stuff and good stuff there for you. So let's talk giveaway. To enter the giveaway, and let's talk about what we have in our giveaway. So we have a Modern Essentials reference card, which is really great. So it talks about different things and how you can specifically use the oils to support you with that. So we have one of those. We have a diffuser recipe little booklet. This is from shareoils.com. It is amazing. It has recipes for sleep, for energy and focus, for different seasons, for different times of the year. Great, great little book. Thank you, Elka, for that. A little sample of On Guard, because it's the protective blend, and we talked about it so much in this class. So somebody's going to get a little sample to try that out. A really cute diffuser necklace. It's a little owl. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he's pretty cute. And this is great. It has a lava bead on the inside, so you actually open it up, drop your oil, so you could drop your little On Guard on your lava bead and close it up and wear it to have a little portable diffuser wherever you go. So this is really cute. And then a little travel case, little cute bags. So these are bags that you could put your throat spray, your hand sanitizer, your roller bottles, all your oils, to have them with you. 2 little bags to have those on hand wherever you go. So this is part of our giveaway to one lucky winner. To enter, all you have to do is just post a learning comment below to be entered. Something that you learned, something that you found helpful. I will choose a winner 20 minutes when this video ends, and we will post that, and I will get this to you. So a lucky US viewer, you are going to be able to snag this. Again, it is my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this group. And I really hope that you start to implement some of the tips and things that you learned from this class. If you do, tag me on social media. I would love to see what you're doing. If you made a detox bath or made a throat spray or something, please tag me. It's always so much fun to see what you guys are making and using and doing, and how these are helping you. And thank you guys so much. Oh, thanks, Hills. Thanks, Jessica and Kat and Dina and Shelly and Susan. Thank you guys for being here. And I would love to see what you guys are up to. Merry Christmas, and have a wonderful, blessed holiday season. Happy holidays. we will see you in the new year for our January health and wellness class. And I'm so excited. I have to think about what we're going to do. Maybe something on like doing a gentle cleanse or a detox. Sometimes January is a really good time to do that. I have so many ideas and things planned, so we'll have to number it down, but lots of fun stuff to come. So stay tuned for our January class. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Unless you guys have any other questions, shoot me up, let me know, and we can answer those, or I'll jump off and let you guys get back to your day. Oh, yay, Kat. So Kat learned about the throat spray and the veggie caps. So great. Oh, you didn't know about the meridian point on the big toe. Yeah, that's a really great one too. And yeah, it's my pleasure. So thank you guys for being here, and take care, and we'll see you next month for our next class. Take care, guys. Oh, and if you guys like the shirt, the fun shirt is actually from Essential Oil Style. So you can go to essentialoilstyle.com. That is Alex. She's a fellow curly girl, and I just love her. And you can actually use the coupon code Dr. Laura 10 to get 10% off. So if you want some fun oil swag stuff, she is the girl to check out. And yeah, I will hop off and let you guys get back to your day. Thank you for being here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Take care, guys. Bye.